Therapy is meant to be a place of healing, a place where you unravel your deepest thoughts, hoping for guidance and understanding. You sit across from someone you believe is there to help you, someone trained to navigate the fragile spaces of the human mind. But what if that person wasn't helping you? What if they were manipulating you, twisting your reality, and leading you down a path of destruction? This is the story of Dr. James Carter, a highly respected psychologist who used his position of power not to heal, but to control. Over a decade, his patients placed their trust in him, unaware that he was secretly manipulating them for his own benefit. By the time the truth was exposed, many lives had been shattered beyond repair. To the outside world, Dr. Carter was a beacon of wisdom, with a Ph.D. from an Ivy League university, a private practice catering to high-profile clients, and a best-selling book on mental resilience. He was seen as a leader in his field. Patients traveled from across the country to seek his expertise. News anchor Dr. James Carter has been a respected name in the mental health community for years, helping hundreds overcome trauma, but shocking allegations now suggest that behind his carefully crafted public image, he was hiding a dark secret. Dr. Simmons. We all admired him. He had this way of making people feel like he truly understood them. Looking back now, it's clear he was using that to his advantage. Elisa. At first, Dr. Carter was everything I needed. He listened. He cared. Or at least, I thought he did. But then, things started changing. He began questioning my memories, making me doubt things I was sure had happened. He said he was helping me see the truth, but now, I realize he was rewriting my past. Dr. Carter, you say your mother was supportive, but are you sure? Sometimes, childhood memories are distorted. Maybe she was never really there for you. This is a psychological tactic known as gaslighting, a form of emotional manipulation where the victim begins questioning their own reality. And for Dr. Carter, this was just the beginning. Anonymous patient 1. He told me my wife was toxic, that I should leave her to focus on my healing. I trusted him, so I did. I lost my family because of him. Anonymous patient to Dr. Carter made me feel like he was the only one who truly understood me. He convinced me that my friends were holding me back. Before I knew it, I had cut ties with everyone. He convinced patients to cut ties with their families, quit their jobs, and, in some cases, transfer large sums of money to support their healing journey. Some patients even reported being prescribed unnecessary medication under the guise of emotional stabilization. But it wasn't just about control. There was also money to be made. I was paying double, sometimes triple what I should have. He said it was for advanced therapy methods, but there was no record of these so-called treatments. Dr. Carter was profiting off of his patients' trust, charging exorbitant fees for fabricated treatments. Over the years, he pocketed hundreds of thousands of dollars until one patient decided to fight back. Sarah, I started noticing inconsistencies. My therapy notes didn't match what I actually said. He was twisting my words. That's when I knew I wasn't crazy. Something was seriously wrong. Sarah launched an online blog detailing her experiences. Within weeks, dozens of other patients reached out, sharing eerily similar stories. The internet had done what the authorities failed to do. It exposed Dr. Carter's sinister practices. With mounting evidence and testimonies from former patients, Dr. Carter was arrested in 2023. The charges? Fraud, emotional abuse, and malpractice. In the end, Dr. Carter was sentenced to 20 years in prison. His license was revoked, but for his victims, the scars remain. Dr. Emily Roberts, therapist. Not all therapists are like Dr. Carter, but cases like us show why we must be cautious. Signs of manipulation. 1. Encouraging isolation. 2. Twisting your memories. 3. Pushing expensive and necessary treatments. 4. Overstepping professional boundaries. 5. Discouraging second opinions. For Dr. Carter's victims, healing has been a long journey, but they are survivors, not just victims, and their bravery in speaking out has ensured that no one else will fall into his trap again.